Hey guys, welcome back to Hello RC. This is Jason. Today I'm out here at Crawler County and I have the AXIAL Capra 4-wheel steer once again. After its match with the AXIAL gilamon, it was on 2.2s for that match, and a lot of people thought that it would do better against the gilamon on its 1.9s. So that's what we're out here to do today. I got the 1.9 ruptures on here, and this will also be my first test of 1.9s with the Secure 1800 kV outrunner that I have in this truck. I really like this motor. It did pretty good with the 2.2s, so I anticipate its control will be even better with the 1.9s, and it'll also be the first run with the 10-tooth pinion with the 1.9s. So this thing is geared extremely low, and it's going to have a lot of slow speed control, and we'll see how it does here today with the 1.9s. Then we'll put it back up against the gilamon, which is now also a 4-wheel steer rig. It's pretty incredible. I'll put a couple links in the description to gilamon videos, and then also the previous 2.2 Capra video. But on with today's run. We're going to head over here to parts of the course. It is raining out here today, so it might be a little slicker than normal, but generally these ruptures do pretty good when it's wet even. As soon as I wear this mud off the tires, I guess. I'll have a link to the motor in the description. And this motor, it is not FOC. It's an Outrunner 1800 kV made by a company called Sequre. They make a lot of high-end drone parts, and this is their first venture into crawler motors, and this one is not bad at all. I have 3 of these, and I really like them. And let's see just how slow it can go. And with this Outrunner, without FOC, it's got so much torque that you really don't even notice that it doesn't have the FOC technology. It still maintains a constant velocity. We'll come up here to a rock here, and I'll just kind of hold the trigger at a steady pace, and really it just continues to crawl just like a FOC technology would do. Pretty cool. But it is a 70 amp ESC with this motor, so it's got plenty of power. And on with our run here. This 10-tooth pinion is probably a little smaller than what the transmission was designed for. I think it was designed for 11 was the minimum. So the gear mesh is just a hair loose on this. I kind of tightened it down as far as I could. Quick pause there to reposition my camera and wipe the lens off real quick. But I'm going to see if I can't get down over this ledge in a somewhat controlled manner. There we go. All right, that was pretty good. Actually getting a little better at using the 4-wheel steer and driving one-handed, which I'm kind of actually driving two-handed. My right hand is holding the camera stick and also controlling the rear steer, and then my left hand is doing everything else. I'll probably pause periodically here to clean the lens of my camera, so I apologize if any drops get on the lens in the meantime. No overdrive at all in this Capra. So I really think if I wanted to compete against the gilamon, I probably need to put some sort of overdrive in it. The gilamon may have temporarily dethroned the Capra as far as Axial's most capable crawler, but the Capra is still just an awesome beast. Let's see what we can do here. Walk that rear tire up onto this brick. And then I'm going to turn it towards this brick. Yeah, not missing FOC whatsoever with this setup. Slippery bricks now. Okay, that was pretty good. I'd really like to also get the Desert Blizzard shocks for this to bring it down to full droop. I think that would help this truck hang with the gilamon a little better. It does sit kind of high still. I mean, I've got it as loose as I possibly can, and it still has quite a bit of spring compression left in it. And these ruptures are good tires. Muddy, wet, dry, it doesn't matter. They perform no matter what. Change my angle here with the rear, see if I can get some bite. There we go. That was nice. Put wet ruptures to the test here on this steep section. Okay, got him to bite there. Alright, might have to bump it here just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, this is really slick. I think if I get the back tire out over this edge to give it a little bite, maybe. Okay, it did it. Even with wet, muddy tires, pretty cool. I'm gonna try a harder line here with the Capra. See if we can get up over this way. I am not sure. I have to use the cheater rock here to this left side. Now here is a spot where the ASD on the gilamon. If this Capra had ASD right now, I could lock that right rear tire and continue to crawl on that rock with the left rear, and this would be no problem at all. But it just keeps wanting to kick it off to the left there. And if you guys are unsure about the ASD, whether it's a gimmick or the real deal, trust me, it's the real deal. It works unbelievably well. Nope, I don't think the Capra's going to get this. I have to go up an easier route here. Well, not easy. Easier for the Capra. Alright, back in action here. Gotta love rear steer. 4-wheel steer lines. 2-wheel steer trucks struggle tremendously with this right here. Oh, I turned the wheels the wrong way there. And there we go. Pretty good. Capra is a little more composed coming down hills than the gilamon. See what we can do with this here. God, this is just such a good truck. Now, I have never tried. I want to try something here. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, let's recrawl this. I've always went around to the right. I'm wondering if I can't somehow go to the left here and get across this. So let's try it. This is going to be very, very difficult. I have to keep the rear over to the right for now. And I'll start bringing them back over this way. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's, oh my gosh. That was so close. All right, it is really starting to pour down the rain with some snow mixed in right now, so I think we're going to call it a day. I'll take the Capra in, but I think the Capra is ready for its rematch with the gilamon, and we will see how it does. So if you like this sort of content, make sure to subscribe, and thank you for watching. We'll have links to the products in the videos, and we'll see you soon.